And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. And a litany of injuries coming, and with tip-off coming up, we've got
Blazers coach Terry Stotts had
the players love him. Thank you, David. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony out there with Whiteside, and it's Nurkic in at center. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's George in at the 2 spot.
The evolution of Leonard's game, making things happen with the dribble drive.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up. McCollum passes to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And George, here we go. Lillard against Beverley. Back to Zubac. Hits from the high post. Here's Lillard. Pass to Carmelo. He dishes it to Whiteside. 6 to shoot. A beautiful reverse layup.
The interior, this is where you want to get Whiteside the basketball.
Lillard against Beverley. Fires from deep. George, no good. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Shoots over Leonard. Anthony's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Count it.
I love the patience Beverley has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Back to Lillard. And the pass to McCollum. Lets it fly. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And George, here we go. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jusuf Nurkic.
Paulgeorge. 2 shots.
Throw good, Paulgeorge. And he makes both free throws. Here's McCollum. Lillard outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got 6. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. McCollum with the ball. George picks him up. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. A second chance effort. Goes up again.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one at the line is good. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Landry Shamet comes in for George. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverley. Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up. They trail by 1. Pass to Shamet. Launches it. Rebound by Nurkic. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Little gets the bucket.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Trent. He's covered by Shamet. And good that time.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Leonard draws the double. Morris right side. Back to Leonard. There's the dish to Morris. They kick it out to Green. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Azania, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Seven-second difference, shot and game clock. It's Collins with the drive. And finished off by Hazonia.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here's Collins. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. They're up by 5. The leadership mantle, something that Damian Lillard welcomes. He talked about what that means to him.
A lot of responsibility. When things go bad, people are going to look to you first. They're going to point the finger at you first. And when things go well, they're going to give you the credit. So I think it's just a balance of those two things, being willing to be that guy and being excited about it. I think you got to have fun with it.
Right on the money as always. Lillard has excelled in that leadership role.
Yeah, I mean, he plays with so much confidence and composure, but also it's the way he includes his teammates and gets to know them as individuals that makes him a franchise player.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Little out there with Hazonia. Then it's Collins, and it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Little. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris, and George is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to McCollum.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Lillard surveying the D. Puts it up from 15. By 3. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in. Whiteside's checked in for Zach Collins. And it's tied up with that one. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. McCollum, left side. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
It's George on the wing over Hezonja. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. George has got the game tied up here. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now here's McCollum. And there's the pass to Whiteside. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
And here is Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Zubac. Anthony's shot is off. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Shamet kicks to Beverly. Pass to Zubac. Outside, George. And they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Couldn't have been more obvious about it. That's just a lack of discipline, not the way you're taught to do it.
Nurkic checked in for Mario Hezonja. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Goes back up, and the rejection by Zubac. George with the ball. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up, trailing by 2. Plays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Lillard's got 8 points. We see a lot of big men creating offense, Smitty. Who's on your list for perhaps the best outlet passer in the game right now?
Let's start off. I would say Kevin Love is one of those guys who still is, I think, the best outlet passer as a big. Jokic, also Blake Griffin, some of those guys can really pass. DeMarcus Cousins, those are some of the bigs that have great outlet passes.
Kawhi Leonard, he's checked in for Jermichael Green. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Little's checked in. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. George against McCollum. George, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That's a 2 from Lillard.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Nasir Little picks one up.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
Jackson's checked in. Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Nurkic. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Now Beverly. Leonard on the wing. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. Yep, that one goes in there.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Simons. Dishes to Nurkic. Little passes to Collins. Chalk up 2 there. Collins has got his first basket. Pass to Leonard. Shoots the three. No good on the last second attempt there. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, the first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They were on a nice little roll in that opening period as they got their lead up as high as 7 points. And that's going to do it for...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhileonard. Then it's Paulgeorge. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. McCollum against George. To the middle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The free throw drops for Zubac. Lillard outside. Kicks to McCollum. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Steve, some classic shoe brands making a return to the NBA with updated versions. Smitty, what was your sneaker of choice back in the day?
Kevin, that's funny. I started off with the pumps, the double pumps, and then I ended up with the shell-toe low top. And then now you see all the youngsters now wearing low tops. They used to tell me back in the day, low tops were not good for your ankles. But I didn't really jump that high, so I was okay. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Cullen passes to Carmelo. Shoots over Leonard. He's off on that one. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Zubac. Anthony with the defensive effort. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's McCollum for 3. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. McCollum's got 7 points in the game. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Pass to Leonard from 17 feet out. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Off the catch, Leonard with the quick trigger. Nothing but money.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. Morris with the rebound.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down. Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it. Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
He kicks it to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Second shot opportunity. McCollum with the ball. He has 7. Count that bucket. 12 points for Damian Lillard.
Timeout.
As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Green, he's checked in for Zubac. Andrew Shamet comes in for Leonard. And it's Jackson in for Patrick Beverly. Collins checked in. Mario Hezonja comes in for Hassan Whiteside. Morris kicks to Shamet. Morris inside, covered by Anthony.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's George. No good there. Anthony up on top, guarded by Jackson. Anthony dishes to Lillard. The rebound by Paulgeorge. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And not too long ago, Reggie Jackson signed a 5-year, $80 million deal. A lot of pressure on him to earn that money.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Simons surveying the D. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's the pass to Shamet. Outside, George. Morris, left side. Green passes to George. 3 on the clock. Collins grabs the miss.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Pass to Hezonja. 1:02 left in the third quarter of the game. Passes it to Simons. Out to the right wing. Over Jackson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Whiteside comes in for Mario Hezonja. And Carmelo Anthony has subbed in for Little. Anthony on the wing, covered by Morris. Took the opportunity when he saw it. By 5. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. George double teamed. Morris kicks to Shamet. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Here's Green. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. George finds Morris. Jackson from long range. Now here's Anthony. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. They're up by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. By 5. Collins is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Anthony. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. Outside Leonard. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. Here's Trent. Got a piece of it. Pass to Simons. Down low. Anthony's shot is off.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
By 5. Here's Simons. Whiteside, the pass to Simons. Whiteside inside, working on Zubac. That shot no good. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
That's lit right there, courtesy of Kawhi's natural explosiveness.
And Simons has got the ball here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. The pass to Anthony. The finish, and Kawhi-Leonard with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Reggie Jackson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. We'll see how it plays out, Kevin.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And Kawhi-Leonard with the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Whiteside dishes to Lillard. Back to Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc, they get the rebound. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. By 3.
Are you serious? Whiteside doing major damage on the offensive glass.
Leonard on the wing to tie it up. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
George is checked in to take the lead. Here's Zubats. Pass to Beverly. Back to Zubats. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Here is Lillard. He dishes it to Nurkic. McCollum outside. 5 on the clock. Outside Anthony. Tries it from 19. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. By 2. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. 1:19 left in the 4th quarter. The shot by George, no good. Gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Lillard. Right side trying to break free. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Anthony.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
So much riding on that possession. Just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
57% in this 4th quarter. Tipped away. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. 52 seconds left in the game. Outside Leonard. Pulls it from 20. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Here's George. Pass to Zubac. Out left to the wing. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And so the timeout by Terry Stotts here. McCollum kicks to Lillard. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Back to McCollum. Jacks up a 3. Misses the tray.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Collins plays the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Anthony in at the 3. Kept alive, passes it to Morris. Kicks it to Jackson. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Pass to McCollum. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's George. Oh, wow!
Jackson, great anticipation on the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
Now Lillard. Great action here if you're just joining us, about 1 minute into OT. And that one swishes right in. Lillard's got 19 points.
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
At this time of the game, he does not care who's on him. If they need a big bucket, he's the one.
They're leading by 2. 1:56 left in overtime. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in. In the corner, George with it. And George with the stop.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. As we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Lillard outside. The dish now to McCollum. Shoots from the line. The offensive rebound. Cut down to 2 on the bucket from Nurkic.
And the D getting outwork there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Over to the left wing. In the corner, it's Morris. Leonard draws the double. Stolen by Collins. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. The open shot, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got it all tied up now. And here's Beverly. He brings it up. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by Anthony.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Leonard with the steal. Beverly with the ball.
I mean, unbelievable. It's one thing to be talented, but Kawhi is clutch as well.
Lillard with it. And the rejection by Leonard to take the lead. Anthony can't hit. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
They trail by 4. There's 18 seconds left, and the first overtime action has been terrific. Lillard finds Whiteside. Morris against Anthony. That's a 2 from Lillard. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
A really good second-round pick out of Arkansas. Beverly fits perfectly in that 3-and-D role.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Offline. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.